flat and worn with bits in, and it makes you fall over.
Okay. Would you like my soggy tissue?
Does this tissue mean anything to you?
That's disgusting.
Uh-huh. I found it in the sewer.
What's the idea of waving it around in my face? You're worse than old Ron. Put it away, man.
Does this false nose mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't.
Do you recognize this man?
No, I don't. What do you want with him?
I've got a score to settle.
I don't want any trouble in the bar, mister. If it's a fight you're looking for, see Father Mahoney.
A priest? A man of the cloth?
Sure. And he teaches the boys how to box at the youth club. According to Mahoney, it develops character. Isn't that right, Pat? Didn't he teach you the art of pugilism? Doyle.
Sorry, Michael. I was miles away. What did you say?
Ah, never mind.
Huh.
May I borrow this towel?
Sure you can. On one condition.
What's that?
You keep it away from old Ron.
Who's Ron?
That's him in the corner. With the hygiene problem.
Right.
Do you recognize this matchbook?
No, sir.
Do you recognize the name on this card?
No. Should I?
Nah, it was a long shot.
Shake my hand.
Hey, bartender?
Landlord, if you don't mind.
Sorry. Shake my hand, why don't you?
Now, why should I do that? What have you got up your sleeve?
Nothing. Come on, just shake my hand.
Oh, not just now, mister. I have to be careful on account of the health restrictions.
Aw, jeez.
Fail.
Look, I gotta be going.
Can I take a room?
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
No, I guess not.
Look, I got...
Alright, so the last guy, the most suspicious
My
looking
name's
guy.
George.
Pleased to meet you, mister. My name's Fitzgerald.
Who doesn't fit in at all.
What can you tell me about the castle?
There's nothing there. Just an old ruin.
How old?
I really couldn't tell you.
Have you ever explored the castle yourself?
I used to play there sometimes, when I was a kid. Then one of the little ones fell off the wall, broke his head and died.
Wow.
We didn't go there anymore.
You haven't been up there recently?
No.
Do you know Professor Pegram?
He's the archaeologist, isn't he?
That's right. Did you work at Professor Pegram's dig?
What gave you that idea?
Huh. Fascinating.
Can I get you another drink?
Oh, no thank you. I shouldn't be drinking at all. I'm on tablets for my nerves. More than a pint and I'll pass out.
Okay.
What does this tissue suggest to you?
Nothing.
What does this red nose suggest to you?
Blood.
Why's that?
I used to bleed a lot when I was a kid. Every time there was a playground scrap, I'd end up with a bloody nose. I wouldn't have minded, but I wasn't even involved in the scraps.
Amazing.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, I'm sure I don't know him.
Alright.
Ever seen this towel before?
Doesn't it belong on the bar?
Very observant, Fitzgerald. Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
No.
Check out this pass.
Thomas Merlin? No, never heard of him.
Shake my hand.
Shake my hand.
It's a trick, isn't it?
Damn
No.
it, you're right. I can't seem to fool anyone. See you later.
Okay, so he's not telling us anything, at least not yet. So I'm guessing we need to go somewhere else first. Let's go this way. That is a ridiculous amount of hay on that cart. We can go that way, we can... talk to him.
The farmer's craggy face was set in a mask of aesthetic appreciation. His feet were set in a pair of manure-caked boots.
What is he reading?
Hi, do you speak English?
Well, no. What if I was to say no? An implication of cognizance shrouded in denial. A pretty poser of a paradox indeed.
I gave him the look I'd perfected when I was 12 and was going to be the greatest hypnotist of all time. It was a killer.
Are you attempting to hypnotize me, or is it the constipation you're suffering?
I was a little out of practice.
Really?
Have you seen Professor Pegram?
No, he's packed up and gone.
Do you happen to know where?
Back in England, I suppose.
What can you tell me about the castle?
Not much, I'm sorry to say. Most of its history is long forgotten. Ah, but if these old stones could only speak, what stories they'd tell. Stories to make your toes curl and your blood run cold. You know, this castle is said to be over 600 years old.
Okay. Well, how'd you like my soggy tissue?
What do you make of this tissue?
That's a sorry sight to wave about in public.
Does this false nose mean anything to you?
You're a circus clown.
Yes.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, but I wouldn't trust him. His eyes are too close together.
Huh.
What do you make of this matchbook?
Seems ordinary enough to me.
Do you recognize the name on this card?
I can't read that little writing.
Have you any use for this towel?
Whatever gave you that idea? Oh dear me, no.
Shake my hand.
Would you like to shake my hand?
What is this? I don't do that male bonding stuff.
Okay, bye.
I have to go now.
What's going on? Okay, so there's is this the actual castle? It seemed like we didn't travel very far to get to here.
Pushing with all my strength got me nowhere. They didn't budge. I really need to start working out. The gates were made of solid, age-blackened wood.
And there's nothing else to click on around here. So I don't know what's going on now. And there's nothing else here. There's these things, but I don't know how to open them.
Hey, McGuire,
What?
do you know anything about Pegram's Dig?
He wouldn't let me anywhere near it. I offered to help, but he chased me off. I didn't want to see his smelly old hole anyhow.
Ew.
Did anyone from the village work at the dig?
Pegram brought some students and bums with him.
Huh.
He reckoned no one in Lochmarn would know what to look for. The only local guy who worked for him was Sean Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald says he's never been anywhere near the dig.
He's having you on, mister.
What do you make of this, kid?
Hey, that's one of Leary's towels. He'll skin you alive.
That old windbag doesn't scare me. Anyhow, I'm only borrowing it.
You're pretty cool, mister. For an old guy.
See you later, kid.
Okay,
Alright.
mister.
So the guy was lying, and we gotta talk to him again.
Mr. Fitzgerald? McGuire says he saw you working at the dig. What's more, he saw you talking with Pegram.
I knew this would happen. I knew I'd get caught.
I need to talk to Professor Pegram, if he's still alive.
What do you mean? Is he in danger?
Yeah, you too, if I'm right.
You're not from the Social Security.
Hell no. What makes you think that?
Well, I was claiming benefits at the same time I was working for Pegram.
I'm not in a position to make judgments, Sean. That's between you and your conscience. All I want is to talk to Pegram about the gem.
But he's not here.
I know that. But he left that package with you, didn't he?
Wait, package?
So where did Pegram go?
I don't know. I swear it. He came to see me early this morning. Said he was leaving. He asked me to give this package to a guy called Marquet.
Show me what's in the package, Sean.
I can't do that.
Why not?
I promised the professor.
So what? You didn't have any qualms about your benefit scam. So where's the harm in taking a peek inside Pegram's package?
You don't know these people. I can't. I don't dare.
Huh.
This is your last chance to show me the package, Fitzgerald. I've been patient with you, but now it's time to kick ass.
But he'll kill me.
Who will?
I'm from Paris. Jack Marquet! Pegram told me if I gave him the package unopened, I'd hear no more about it. But if I double-crossed Marquet, I'd be dead.
I'll deal with Jacques Marquet. Give the package to me.
No. Why should I trust you? I don't know who to trust anymore. I wish I'd never even heard of the Lochmarn gem.
Uh-huh. He left something... Whoa. What?
Hey, I just seen a big red...
Get out of here, Maguire. Come back when you're old enough.
What's the lad howling about?
A big red sports car. Sean Fitzgerald's been runned over.
Get out! Noisy little tyke.
Maybe you should send out some medicinal brandy maker.
Oh, yes. And who's going to pay for it?
Not me.
Me too, neither.
Cool. Okay, so that's not something we can pick up, but let's see who's been run over.
I was telling the truth about Fitzy, mister.
Okay, calm down. Now tell me what happened.
I was standing here, minding my own business, when I saw this beautiful red sports car coming up over the hill. Would you look at that, says I, and I going over to take a closer look. Next thing, Fitzy comes tearing out of the pub and nearly knocks me on my ass, but the car just flies at him. It was too fast for poor old Fitzy, and into an awful wallop he goes flying up on top. Jesus, says I thought he was a goner. Next thing, the driver hops out, and I couldn't believe my eyes. He was dressed like a bloody pixie.
A pixie. Okay, well, I don't know if you guys saw what I saw, but the gem fell into here.
The plastic cover had been smashed and broken away, revealing a switch.
Well, let's press it then.
I pushed the switch down, but in doing so it snapped off in my hand.
Are you serious? You just broke the switch?
I tugged at the trapdoor, but it was locked from the inside. It was a trap door in the sidewalk.
Okay, it's locked on the inside, so I need to get in from the inside, I guess. Can I get a room now?
Excuse me,
Yes, sir?
check out my card.
I've seen it, for heaven's sake.
May I have another beer, please?
Certainly, sir. Same again?
Yeah, please. How is this stuff made?
That's the secret of the master brewer, sir. Each barrel is lovingly manhandled in time-honored fashion, suspended on skillfully tied ropes of the finest hemp, lowered into the cellar, utilizing the forces of original gravity, like manna from heaven. I'm sorry, but the pump appears to be broken.
I could fix it for you.
I don't think so. This is a job for a professional electrician. Oh, well, at least the glass washer is still working. It's not my idea, is it?
I'm a professional...
It just so happens
Electrician.
I'm an electrician. Check out my credentials.
Well, no. Isn't that marvelous?
Yes.
Here's a house bedeviled with faulty wiring of a wayward nature. Here's you, an electric man, with a little plastic card to prove it. I still want to see what you can do before I let you touch me beer pumps. You can make a start on the glass washer.
Okay.
When you finish that, will you take a look at the pumps?
Well, I guess it's puzzle time. Let's save the game, just because we can. Maybe I should save it there, okay.
It was an electric glass washer. It looked even older than the barman.
Well, let's fiddle with it. So I'm guessing we can go down to the pumps and then we'll get the gem and come back out the trapdoor and all that kind of
I
stuff.
couldn't see anything obviously wrong with the machine. I figured it must be the wiring.
Okay.
It was an electrical plug attached to the glass washer. I used all my knowledge of electrical engineering to examine the plug. It was an electric I couldn't see any... I used all... It was an electrical...
But you just said it was the wiring.
It was an electric glass. The white whiskers on the... Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Look, I gotta be...
I don't understand. I just clicked these things and nothing else happened. I mean, it is because I broke this, isn't it?
It was impossible to return the switch to its original position.
Well, great.
It was the shake and shock buzzer I'd been given by the man...
Shock it. I don't know why, it seems like a really dangerous thing to do, but let's try it out. Nope. Nope. Nope.
I used all my knowledge of electrical...
Nope. The old... oh, okay. The old poacher has some wire.
Hello again.
What?
I'm looking for Sean Fitzgerald. Have you seen him?
Never heard of him.
Don't you come from around here?
None of your business. I didn't ask where you come from, did I?
I'm from California.
That's your problem.
If I was a woman, I wouldn't think much of a wire